So here I am, riding on the West Creek Trail. There's mile marker 136. Says 152 on the other side. I guess that's probably distance to another place. I'm riding on my e-bike, doing 10 miles an hour. I'm pumping. Pedal assist 2, as you can see there. I'm in 4th gear, just cruising along. But this is what the West Creek Trail near St. Mary's, Pennsylvania. This is how it's been fixed up. It starts at the beginning of West Creek Road. Back in the day, our Elk County home, which is more or less a rest home for the old people, and that burned down in the 70s, I believe, maybe early 80s. But anyway, I'm just biking on this trail. I came down to get some geocaches, some exercise, and see some of the scenery. I can't remember what actual railroad company ran this. It might have been the Pennsylvania Railroad. Not dead sure. More people more informed than I will know the answers to this. But it goes all the way to the far side of Emporium. Crosses Route 120 near Truman, Pennsylvania, and then it follows down the valley. I'm not sure what the name of that creek is, but West Creek flows into it, and then that goes on down into the Cinnamahoney and down into Chesapeake Bay. Don't ask me how. Gets to the Susquehanna somehow. Anyway, it's a really nice trail. There's lots of shade here. This was, oh, there goes a squirrel way up the road. You probably can't see it. Well, since I'm on my e-bike, I gotta catch my breath. I'm gonna use the throttle a bit. Try and maintain the same speed. But, yeah. They keep this, it's a snowmobile trail in the wintertime. It's a nice trail. No wheeled vehicles allowed except for bicycles. I might even be breaking the rules being on my e-bike on this road. I don't know. There's nothing specifically prohibiting it at the entrance. But, and then you can see little glimpses of West Creek down at the bottom of the hill. Of course, the trains wanted to be up out of the creek in case there were floods and such back in the day. So they monitored their, they laid the tracks not in the valleys usually, unless they had to. But you can see there's a creek is down there, and it's a trout stream. Although it's small, you're not going to catch 12 or 15 inch trout in there. But it's a fun catch and release stream for little natives. It might be stocked in certain places, I don't know. Here's a nice little area up there. There's a farm and a clearing out there beyond the trees on the other side of the creek. Can't really see it too well through here. But I think here at this where this side fence comes, you can start to see it a little bit clearer. Slow down some here. You see there's a farm over there. It's a geocache here nearby this end of the trail here. You can see there's some hay bales down there. That's those little white things flashing through the trees once in a while. So they've made hay in those fields. Farming is probably not very prevalent here like it was back in the late 1800s. So this area was settled in the mid 1800s. The town of St. Mary's was founded in 1842 and continues to this day. In the first part of the 20th century, 1900s to almost a whole century, there's a lot of manufacturing and carbon production here. It's been said that the town of St. Mary's was pretty high up on the list of places that needed bombed by the Axis powers during World War II, but we were pretty far inland, approximately 500 miles from the seaboard, eastern seaboard. And anyway, I missed it. To the left of me here is Pennsylvania State Game Lands. If there's a boundary marker there in a tree. If I see a sign, every so often they have a sign on the trees. Well, here's one coming up on that tree right there with a white and a purple marker. It says Pennsylvania State Game Lands boundary. So anyway, I babbled on long enough. This is just a quick little video. I traveled on this trail 1/10 of a mile at a time. That's how close geocaches are allowed to be, 1/10 of a mile at a time. And of the 9 geocaches I stopped for, I think I only found 6. The other 3 were missing in some way, shape, or form. So, and the reason I'm not going further down the trail, I only went in about, I don't know, 1.8 miles, something like that. On a bike, it's pretty easy. Walking, it's too hard on my knees and back. But anyway, I only went down there that far because it's about maybe a little more than half, not quite 2/3 of the way to the next road crossing where you can park, and I can ride my e-bike up from that end and get the rest of the geocaches along that trail. And I believe I'm coming up to the end here. Maybe not. Maybe that's just a marker sign. I don't remember. Yeah, that's just a marker of some kind. Oh, it is indicating the end of where this trail crosses another road, a government road, a county road, whatever. Stop sign. Speed limit 15. And here is the road crossing. I'm going to stay on till I get there. And there's a multi-cache up the top of this hill. A lot of people try and climb that hill, and they succeed. But boy, what a climb it is. And I'm going to pop off my bike here. Hopefully without crashing. There we go. And a bug flew right in my mouth. The things I go through, you know. Anyway, let me park this so I can show it to you. That's my temporary travel bug buddy, Charles the Rock and Roll Chicken. And so there we go. There's my vehicle over there, my e-bike, and my geocaching vest. It's got all my tools of the trade in it. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and come to the trail, go geocaching. All right, auf Wiedersehen.